Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to tonight's production of Blithe Spirit. We will begin in just a moment. Relax and enjoy the show. And thank you for coming.
From New York, where the American stage begins, NBC presents Best Plays, a series of hourly dramas based on the famous theatrical books begun by the late Burns Mantle, now edited by the distinguished drama critic of the New York Daily News, John Chapman. And now, it's time for Noel Coward and our actors to take over with this evening's play, Blithe Spirit. Time, the present. The scene is England. The living room in a house in Kent. Charles Condamine and his wife Ruth are awaiting the arrival of a strange and unusual guest.
No sign of her yet?
Not yet.
Why, I think I'll start mixing the drinks.
Oh, I'm sure Madame Arcoti will want something sweeter than a martini at any rate, but there's no ice.
No ice?
Edith is bringing it.
Edith?
With the new maid?
Oh, yes. Tell me, doesn't she strike you as being a little peculiar?
In what way, Charles?
Oh, well, the way she zooms about the house as if pursued by the Furies. And another thing.
Later, dear. Here she is now.
Here's the ice, Mum. Where shall I put it?
On the table, Edith.
Oh, Edith, I left my cigarette case on my dressing table. Will you get it for me?
Right, sir. On the double.
I hope the Broadmans get here before Madame Arcoti does. It's essential that we all pretend to believe in her hocus pocus.
Oh, yes. Should she suspect that you were only collecting material for a mystery story, her prices might go up.
Oh, I don't think she's that sort. Now, here's a drink.
Oh, let's drink to your new novel.
To the unseen.
Oh, it's most awfully strong, darling.
Well, I meant it to be. It's not every day we entertain a medium.
And whoever she may bring with her from the spirit world, or whatever they call it. Charles? Was Elvira a help to you when you were thinking out a new book, I mean?
Every now and then, when she concentrated. But she didn't concentrate too often.
I do wish I'd known her.
I wonder if you'd have liked her.
Oh, I'm sure I should. Yes, I'm sure I should, because, you know, I've never felt the least bit jealous of her, and that's unusual for the second wife not to feel jealous of the first.
Poor Elvira, she died so young.
Does it still hurt to think of her?
No, not really. Sometimes I almost wish it did. I feel rather guilty.
But you haven't forgotten her.
Oh, no, I haven't forgotten Elvira. No, I remember her very distinctly. I remember how badly she played all games and how cross she got when she didn't win. I remember her gay charm when she achieved her own way and her extreme acidity when she didn't. I remember her physical attractiveness, which was tremendous.
Oh.
And her spiritual integrity, which was nil.
Well, you can't remember something that was nil.
Well, I remember how morally untidy she was.
Was she more physically attractive than I am?
Oh, that was a very tiresome question, dear, and fully deserved the wrong answer.
You really are very sweet.
I love you, my love.
Oh, poor Elvira. If I died, I wonder if you'd say it in that offhand manner.
No, you won't die. You're not the dying sort.
Neither was Elvira.
Oh, yes, she was. Now that I look back on it, she had an ethereal, out-of-this-world quality. Nobody could call you even remotely ethereal.
Nonsense. She was of the earth earthy.
Well, she is now, anyway.
Charles!
Now get this straight, my darling. I was devoted to Elvira. We were married for 5 years. She died. I missed her very much. That was 7 years ago. I have now, with your help, my love, risen above the whole thing.
Admirable. But if tragedy should darken our lives, I still say, with prophetic foreboding, poor Ruth.
That's probably the Bradmans.
Oh, it might be Madame Arcati.
No, she would come on her bicycle. She always goes everywhere on her bicycle.
Ah, good evening.
Good evening, Dr. Bradman. Good evening, ma'am.
Oh, we're not late, are we? My husband was detained at the hospital.
Occupational hazard of the medical profession.
And it's quite all right, Doctor. Madame Arcati isn't here yet.
That must have been her we passed coming down the hill, pedaling furiously on a bicycle.
Oh, then she won't be long. Oh, I'm so glad you were able to come.
We've been looking forward to it. I'm quite excited.
She certainly is a very strange woman. I'd never guessed that she'd been a professional medium in London for years.
Do you believe in it, Mrs. Condamine?
Oh, I'm afraid not, but I do think it's interesting.
What exactly are you hoping to get from it, Charles?
Jargon, principally. Oh, you know, a few tricks of the trade. You know, I haven't been to a seance in years. I want to refresh my memory for the new novel I'm writing.
Do you think she tells fortunes? I love having my fortune told.
I expect so.
I was once told on a pier at Southsea that I was surrounded by lilies and a golden seven. Worried me for days. Oh, there she is.
Oh, you go and meet her, darling.
Oh, I really feel quite nervous.
Madame Arcati.
Oh, I'm afraid I'm rather late, but I had a sudden presentiment that I was going to have a puncture, so I went back to fetch my bicycle pump.
Oh, how nice of you to come all this way.
My dear Madame Arcati.
And of course I didn't have a puncture at all.
Well, perhaps you will on the way home. Oh, you know Dr. Bradman.
Oh, yes, the man with the gentle hands.
I'm delighted to see you looking so well, Madame Arcati. This is my wife.
Oh, we're old friends. We meet coming out of shops.
Oh, yes, we do. Oh, it was wonderful cycling through the woods this evening. I was deafened with bird song.
Oh, it's been lovely all day.
But evening is the time, mark my words. Evening's the time.
Don't you find it very tiring bicycling everywhere?
Oh, no, on the contrary. It stimulates me. Steady rhythm, that's what counts. Once you get the knack of it, you never look back. On you get, and away you go.
But the hills, Madame Arcati, pushing up those awful hills.
Oh, that's just the knack again. Down with your head, up with your heart, and you're over the top like a flash, and then skimming down the other side like a dragonfly. Oh, so how are you coming with your new book, Mr. Condamine?
Oh, quite well, thank you.
I wish I could say the same.
Oh, you write too, Madame Arcati.
Not novels, just memoirs and children's books.
What is it this time?
A children's book. It's mostly about very small animals. The hero is a moss beetle. I had to give up my memoir of Princess Pagliatini because she died last April. I talked to her about it the other day, and she implored me to go on with it, but I really hadn't the heart.
You talked to her about it the other day?
But yes, through my control, of course. She sounded very irritable.
It's funny to think of people in the spirit world being irritable.
Oh, I don't know, Mrs. Bradman. We have no reliable guarantee the afterlife is any less exasperating than this one.
Pardon, ma'am.
Yes, Edith.
Dinner is served.
Thank you, Edith. Shall we go in?
No red meat, I hope.
Well, there's meat, Madame Arcati, but I don't know how red it is. Would you rather have an egg or something?
No, thank you. It's just that I make it a rule never to eat red meat before a seance. Sometimes it has an odd effect.
What sort of effect?
Well, there have been cases where... Well, I'm sure nothing like that will happen tonight. Anyway, we'll risk it.
The evening's dinner festivities draw to a close.
I do hope the meat was not too red for you, Madame Arcotti.
Oh, it was quite worth the risk, I should say.
And just what is this risk, Madame Arcotti?
Well, I'd rather not frighten you needlessly. Only once did it very nearly happen to me. My control was quite scared. I could hear it in her voice. But after all, she's only a child.
Do you always have a child as a control?
Oh, yes. Some mediums prefer Indians, of course, but personally, I find children more satisfactory. Daphne has been with me for years.
And she still goes on being a child. I mean, doesn't she show any signs of growing any older?
Time values on the other side are utterly different from ours.
When did you first discover that you had these extraordinary powers, Madame Arcotti?
Well, when I was quite tiny. My mother was a medium before me, you see, so I had opportunity of starting on the ground floor, as you might say. I had my first trance when I was only 4 years old, and my first protoplasmic manifestation when I was but 5 and a half.
Your mother must have been so pleased.
Oh, she was.
Well, Madame Arcotti, shall we get started?
Don't be so abrupt, Charles. We just finished dinner. Madame Arcotti may not be in the mood.
Oh, nonsense, my dear. I'm always ready. Hi-ho, hi-ho. It's off to work I go.
What room would be best for the seance? Oh, the library's quite good.
Oh,
Quite, yes, of course. Yes.
Through here.
Yes. Oh, it's amazing.
What, Madame Arcotti?
Well, this room, it's fairly whistling with psychic vibrations.
Is that bad?
Oh, to the contrary. If you don't mind, I'll just open this window for a moment. Oh, a few deep breaths of fresh air is what I need. You may talk if you wish. It will not disturb me.
Charles, I feel so silly.
Excellent dinner, darling. I congratulate you.
The mousse wasn't quite right.
It looked a bit hysterical, but it tasted delicious.
Oh, he's getting angry.
I beg your pardon.
Well, I said the cuckoo is very angry. Listen, do you hear it?
Yes. How can you tell it's angry?
Oh, well, it's the timbre, you see. Yes. Well, that's just as well, I think. There's a mist arising from the marshes. Good night, you foolish bird. Now to work. If you'll all be seated around this table, please. Hands clasped, please. Fingers should be touching. That's right. Little Tommy Tucker sings for his supper. What shall we have but brown bread and butter?
I beg your pardon.
Oh, I despise this because it doesn't rhyme at all, but Daphne loves it.
Who is Daphne?
Daphne is Madame Arcotti's control, George. She's a little girl. Weren't you listening at all?
Oh, yes, of course.
Now, how old is she, Madame Arcotti?
A rising 7 when she died.
And when was that?
February the 6th of 1884.
Oh, the poor little thing.
She must be a bit long in the tooth by now, I should think.
Be quiet, George. You'll put Madame Arcotti off.
All right. First, the music.
Music?
I presume this is a gramophone.
Yes, would you like me to start it?
Oh, please stay where you are. I can manage. Ah, here's some records already out. Brahms, oh dear me, no. Rachmaninoff, too florid. Well, Daphne really likes Irving Berlin. Here's one. Always.
Always.
Charles, what's the matter?
Nothing at all.
Now then, there are one or two things that I should like to explain. Presently, when the music begins, I shall place myself between you and your wife, Mr. Condamine, and rest my hands lightly upon yours. Now I must ask you not to move, or to speak, or to address me, or do anything in the least bit distracting. Is that quite clear?
Perfectly.
Good. Now, of course, I cannot guarantee that anything will happen. Daphne had a cold recently and was rather under the weather, poor child. On the other hand, a great many things will happen. You might have an emanation, for instance.
Emanation?
Oh, or we might contact a poltergeist, which would be extremely destructive and noisy.
In what way destructive, Madame Arcotti?
They throw things, you know.
Oh, no, I didn't know.
But we must cross that bridge when and if we come to it.
Oh, certainly, by all means.
Now, fortunately, an elemental at this time of year is most unlikely.
What do elementals do?
Oh, my dear, you can never tell. They're dreadfully unpredictable. Usually they take the form of a very cold wind.
Oh, I don't think I should like that.
Occasionally reaching almost hurricane velocity.
Well, you don't think it would be a good idea to take the more breakable ornaments off the mantelpiece before we start?
No, don't worry, Mrs. Condamine. I have my own way of dealing with elementals.
I'm so glad.
Yes. Now then, empty your minds. Concentrate on a space or a nondescript color. And now, the music.
I say,
Oh, no.
Is there anyone there? 1 rap for yes, 2 raps for no. Now then, is there anyone there?
Oh,
Shh. Is that you, Daphne? Is your cold better, dear? Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you doing anything for it? I'm afraid she's rather fretful. Is there anyone there who wishes to speak to anyone here? Now we're getting somewhere. You say there is someone there who wishes to speak to someone here? Is it Mrs. Condamine? Oh, stop it! Behave yourself! Is it Mr. Condamine? There's someone who wishes to speak to you, Mr. Condamine.
Well, tell them to leave a message.
Charles.
I really must ask you not to be flippant, Mr. Condamine.
I'm sorry.
Do you know anyone who passed over recently?
No, not recently, except my cousin in the civil service, and he wouldn't be likely.
Are you Mr. Condamine's cousin in the civil service? I'm afraid that we've drawn a blank. Rack your brain, Mr. Condamine.
Well, we might be old Mrs. Plummet, Charles. She died on Whit Monday.
I can't imagine why old Mrs. Plummet would want to talk to me.
It's worth trying, anyhow.
Are you old Mrs. Plummet?
She was very deaf. Perhaps you'd better shout.
Are you old Mrs. Plummet? Well, there's no one here at all.
Well, how disappointing.
Well, there's nothing for it but for me to go into a trance. Excuse me a moment while I start the music again.
Not always. Now, please don't play always.
Why ever not, Charles? Don't be absurd.
Well, I'm afraid I must play the same record. It would not be prudent to change horses midstream.
Oh, it is all right, but I do wish you would find something else.
Little Tommy Tucker sings for his supper. What shall we have? The brown bread and butter.
If that's Daphne, she ought to have her adenoids out.
George,
What was that?
Madame Arcotti! She seems to have fallen on the floor.
The trance, I've no doubt.
Abel! It's lifting up! It's trying to get away! Press down! I said press down, George! Not knock the table over!
I wasn't touching it.
Or do we pick it up or leave it where it is?
How the devil should I know?
There's no need to snap at me!
Leave it where it is.
Who said that?
Who said what?
Someone said leave it where it is.
Nonsense, Charles.
I heard it distinctly.
Well, nobody else did they?
I never heard a sound.
It was you, Ruth. You're playing tricks.
I'm not doing anything of the sort. I haven't uttered a word.
Good evening, Charles.
Ventriloquism, that's what it is, ventriloquism.
What is the matter with you, Charles?
You must have heard that. One of you must have heard that.
Heard what?
You mean to sit there solemnly and tell me that none of you heard anything at all?
I certainly didn't.
Neither did I.
It's you who are playing the tricks, Charles. You're acting to try and frighten us.
I'm not, I swear I'm not.
It's difficult to think of what to say after 7 years, Charles. I suppose good evening is as good as anything else.
Who are you?
Elvira, of course. Don't be so silly.
I can't stand this for another minute. Get up, everybody, the entertainment's over.
Oh, Charles, how tiresome of you. Just as we were beginning to enjoy ourselves.
Never again. That's all I can say. Never, never again as long as I live.
What on earth is the matter with you?
Nothing. I'm just sick of the whole business, that's all.
Did you really hear anything we didn't hear, Condamine?
Oh, no, of course not. I was only pretending.
Oh dear, Madame Arcotti doesn't look as though she were pretending.
Dr. Bradman, perhaps you could have a look at her?
Yes. She's out, all right.
Well, bring her around. Bring her around as soon as possible, Doctor. Now wake up, Madame Arcotti. Wake up, it's time to go home.
Now, here, go easy.
Get her some brandy. Give her some brandy. Here, help me lift her into the chair.
Right.
Charles, you're acting like a madman.
There we are. Wake up, Madame Arcotti. Little Tommy Tucker, Madame Arcotti.
Here's the brandy.
Good.
Oh, Charles, you're spilling it all down her dress.
Oh, she's coming too.
Are you all right, Madame Arcotti?
Certainly I am. Never felt better in all my life. Well, what happened? Was it satisfactory?
Nothing much happened after you went into your trance.
Well, something happened, all right. I can feel it. Oh, no poltergeists at any rate, and that's a good thing. Any apparitions?
Not a thing.
No ectoplasm?
Not sure what that is, but I don't think so.
Very curious. I feel as if something tremendous has taken place.
Charles pretended he heard a voice in order to frighten us.
Oh, it was only a joke.
A poor joke, if I may say so. Nevertheless, I am prepared to swear that there is someone else here that is psychic apart from myself.
I don't see how there can be, really, Madame Arcotti.
Well, I do hope that I haven't gone and released something. Well, we're bound to find out within a day or two.
You mean it'll come back? I mean, if something is released as you seem to fear.
If any manifestation should occur, or if you hear any unexpected noises, you'd better let me know at once. This one may not be dangerous. but I very much fear it is dangerous and deadly.
Later, we find the Condamines alone together, sorting out the events of the evening.
Charles,
Hmm? Oh, hello, Ruth.
what's the matter with you?
Matter?
Yes, you seem odd somehow. Do you feel quite well?
Perfectly. I think I'll have a drink. You want one?
No, thank you, dear.
Seems rather chilly in this room.
Come over by the fire.
I don't think I'll make any notes on that seance tonight. I think I'll start fresh in the morning.
Steady, Charles. Don't give yourself away.
Lord,
That was very sloppy of you, Charles, dear.
Elvira! But it's true, it was you.
Of course it was.
Charles, darling, what are you talking about?
Ruth, are you a ghost?
I suppose I must be. It's all very confusing.
Charles, why do you keep looking over there and mumbling? Look at me. What's happened?
Ruth, don't you see?
See what?
Elvira.
Elvira?
Oh, I forgot you never met Elvira. This is Ruth Elvira.
Come and sit down, darling.
Do you mean to say that you can't see her?
Now listen, Charles. You just sit down quietly by the fire and I'll mix you another drink.
But you must be able to see her. She's there. Look right in front of you.
Are you mad? What's happened to you?
You honestly can't see her.
Now this joke has gone quite far enough, Charles. Sit down and stop looking so idiotic.
Oh, what am I to do? What in the name of heaven am I to do?
Well, I think you might at least be a little more pleased to see me. After all, you conjured me up.
I didn't do any such thing.
Nonsense.
Here's your drink, darling.
That awful child with a head cold came and told me you wanted to see me. Urgently.
No, it was a mistake. It was all a mistake. A horrible mistake.
Stop talking like that, Charles. I told you, the joke has gone far enough.
I've gone mad, that's what it is. I've just gone raving mad.
Relax, Charles.
How can I relax? I shall never be able to relax again as long as I live.
Well, sit down anyway. You most certainly can't relax standing up.
African natives can. They can stand on one leg for hours.
I don't happen to be an African native.
You don't happen to be what?
An African native.
What's that got to do with it?
It doesn't matter, Ruth. It really doesn't matter.
Would you like some more brandy?
Oh, yes. I think I would.
I'll fix it for you.
Very unwise, Charles. You always had a weak head for brandy.
Oh, I could drink you under the table.
There's no need to be aggressive, Charles. I'm doing my best to help you.
I'm sorry.
Here now, drink this down and then we'll go to bed.
Get rid of her, Charles, then you and I can talk.
That's a thoroughly immoral suggestion.
What is there immoral in that?
I wasn't talking to you.
Who were you talking to then?
Elvira, of course.
Oh, blast Elvira!
There now, she's getting cross.
I don't blame her.
What don't you blame her for?
Oh, not her, you. Oh, never mind.
Ah, I know what it is. You're working on something for your book. How one of your characters would react if her husband suddenly lost his reason and you're using me as a guinea pig. That's it, isn't it?
Ruth Elvira is in this room. She's standing just a few yards away from you at this very moment.
Yes, dear. I see her. Under the piano with the zebra.
Oh, but Ruth.
I'm not going to stand here arguing with you any longer.
Hooray!
Shut up.
How dare you speak to me like that?
I wasn't speaking to you. I was speaking to Elvira.
I will not listen to any more of this nonsense. I am going up to bed now, but I shan't be asleep. I'm too upset. You can come in and say good night to me if you feel like it. Good night, Charles.
Oh, Ruth.
Let her go, Charles. I did a good job there, didn't I?
Well, now, Elvira, how could you?
Oh, poor Ruth.
I'm obviously having hallucinations.
All I know is that you sent for me, and here I am.
But I didn't send for you. It's all a mistake, I tell you.
Oh, Charles.
What is it?
I want to cry. I don't think I'm able.
Why do you want to cry?
It's seeing you again and you being so irascible like you always used to be.
Poor Elvira. Is it cold being a ghost?
No, I don't think so.
What happens if I touch you?
Oh, I doubt if you can. You want to?
Oh, Elvira.
What is it, darling?
Well, I feel so strange seeing you again.
I loved you very much, Charles.
I loved you too. Oh, Elvira. Oh, no, I can't touch you.
Oh, put your head back.
Oh. What are you doing?
Stroking your hair, darling. Can you feel anything?
Only a very little breeze.
That's better than nothing.
I suppose if I'm really out of my mind, they'll put me into an asylum.
Don't worry about that. Just relax.
Poor Ruth.
Forget about Ruth. It's going to be just you and me from now on. Just you and me, darling.
After a short intermission, we will continue with Act 2 of Noel Coward's Blithe Spirit on Best Plays. This is NBC, the National Broadcasting Company.
We will reconvene with the spirits of the theatre. Make sure to electronically mail your 3 numbers from 1 to 22 to ethericplays@gmail.com. Shall return in 4 minutes. Thank you for... Email ethericplays@gmail.com. Your 3 numbers from 1 to 22. Gracias, por favor. Summoned up the number 3. In 3 minutes, we shall return. Choose 3 numbers from 1 to 22 and send off into the ether to ethericplays@gmail.com. You have just 2 minutes left to this interval to pour yourself a nice tawny port and email 3 numbers from 1 to 22 to ethericplays@gmail.com. My control reminds you to return to your seats. Act 2 of our play is about to begin.
We return to the Best Plays production of Blithe Spirit by Noel Coward. In the Condamine household, domestic relations are strained. At a seance conducted on the premises, a medium inadvertently materialized the ghost of Charles Condamine's first wife, Elvira. Charles's second wife, Ruth, has finally summoned the medium, one Madame Arcadi, to see what can be done about sending Elvira back to the spirit world.
Oh. Well, Mrs. Condamine, you say she first materialized during the seance when I went into my trance.
Not to me, to my husband. At first I thought he was joking, but now I know she's here and he sees her.
It's a triumph, my dear. Nothing more, nothing less. A triumph.
Well, for you, perhaps. For me, it's embarrassing to say the least.
Oh, at last, a genuine materialization. Oh, forgive me, Mrs. Condamine. I'm being absolutely abominably selfish. How can I help you?
How? Well, by sending her back immediately where she came from, of course.
I'm afraid that's easier said than done.
Do you mean to tell me that she's liable to stay here indefinitely?
That's difficult to say. I fear that it depends largely upon her.
Oh, but my dear Madame Arcati.
Where is she now?
My husband has driven her into Folkestone. Apparently she was anxious to see an old friend of hers who was staying there.
One of us or a friend from the other side?
My husband didn't say. I don't hear her or see her.
But there is ample evidence that she really is present. He doesn't just imagine her.
More than ample, Madame Arcati. She's constantly spoiling my flower arrangements, moving the furniture about, and she's forever playing that gramophone, the same record over and over and over. Always.
Ah, we played it at the seance, I remember. Well, what a coincidence. It could have been her favourite as well as Daphne's.
Daphne?
My control.
Ah, yes. Well, now perhaps she has an idea for getting Elvira back to wherever it is.
Oh, no, dear. She's only a little girl and not very bright into the bargain. When did the first Mrs. Condamine pass over?
7 years ago.
Aha! That means she must have been on the waiting list.
Waiting list?
Yes. Must have marked herself down for a return visit. but you've never been able to manage it unless there was a strong influence at work.
I'm not particularly interested in the question of how she got here. I'm solely concerned with the question of how to get her away again, as soon as possible.
Well, at the moment, I fear I cannot offer any great hopes, Mrs. Condamine.
Do you mean to tell me, just sit there and tell me that having mischievously conjured up this ghost or spirit or whatever she is, has placed me in a hideous position? You are unable to do anything about it at all?
Please remember that I did come here on your own invitation.
My husband's invitation?
I did what I was requested to do, which was to give a séance and establish contact with the other side. I had no idea there was any ulterior motive mixed up in it.
Ulterior motive?
Well, your husband was obviously eager to get in touch with his former wife.
He had no intention of trying to get in touch with anyone.
What?
The whole thing was to get material for a mystery story he's writing about a homicidal medium.
Am I to understand that I was invited here in the spirit of mockery?
No, not at all. He merely wanted to make note of some of the tricks of the trade.
Tricks of the trade? Insufferable. I've never been so insulted in all my life.
Madame Arcotti.
Well, we really have nothing more to say to one another. Goodbye.
Please, don't go, please.
You and your husband were foolish enough to tamper with the unseen for paltry motives. Whatever has happened to you is your own fault. And as far as I'm concerned, to coin a phrase, you can stew in your own juice.
Oh, Madame Arcotti, come back, Madame!
Ruth,
Yes, Charles?
I just saw Madame Arcadi in the hallway. What was she doing here?
I asked her to come.
You didn't tell me you were going to.
You didn't tell me you were going to ask Elvira to live with us.
I didn't. Ruth, what was the old girl so cross about?
I told her the truth about why we invited her here the other night, and she stormed out.
Why did you ask her here?
It's obvious, Charles, to get me exercised, of course.
Is that true, Ruth?
Is what true?
What Elvira had said.
You know perfectly well I can't hear what Elvira said.
She said you got Madame Arcati here to get her exorcised. Is that true?
We discussed the possibilities.
There's a snake in the grass for you.
You had no right to do such a thing without consulting me.
I had every right. The situation is impossible and you know it.
Well, now, if you really make an effort and try to be a little more friendly to Elvira, we might all quite have a jolly time.
I have no wish to have a jolly time with Elvira.
She's certainly very bad-tempered, isn't she, Charles? I can't think why you married her.
Well, she's naturally a little upset, Elvira. We must make allowances.
I was never bad-tempered, though, was I, darling? Even when you were beastly to me?
I was never beastly to you.
Charles.
Yes, Ruth?
Where is Elvira now?
In the chair by the table.
Now, look here, Elvira. I shall have to call you Elvira, shan't I? I can't very well call you Mrs. Condamine. It would sound too silly.
I don't see why.
Did she say anything, Charles?
She said she would like nothing better than to be called Mrs. Condamine.
You really are sweet, Charles. Darling, I worship you.
I wish to be absolutely honest with you, Elvira.
Hold on to your hats, boys.
But before we go any further, I want to ask you a precise question. Why did you come here?
I came here because the power of Charles' love tugged and tugged and tugged at me, didn't it, my sweet?
What did she say then?
She said, though, she came because she wanted to see me again.
Well, she's done that now, hasn't she? I should like to have just an idea of how long you intend to stay, Elvira.
I don't know. I really don't know. Isn't it awful?
She said she doesn't know.
Well, didn't that vulgarsome medium have any constructive ideas about getting rid of me?
Now, what did Madame Arcadi say, Ruth?
She said she couldn't do a thing.
Hooray!
Now, don't be so upset, Ruth. dear, we shall soon adjust ourselves.
Oh, Charles, how can you? You must be out of your mind.
I thought I was at first. Now I must say I'm beginning to enjoy myself.
Charles? Charles?
She's off again.
Oh, you really must be so callous, Elvira. Try and see her side a little.
What did she say, Charles? I suppose it was something insulting.
No, dear, it was nothing of the sort.
Now, look here, Elvira.
She's not there, Ruth. She's over by the window now.
Why the blazes can't she stay in the same place?
Temper again? Oh, my poor Charles. What a terrible life you must lead.
Oh, do shut up, darling. You'll only make everything worse.
Was that darling addressed to her or to me?
Both of you.
This is intolerable. I'm going up to my room now, and I shall have my dinner on a tray. You and she can have the house to yourselves and joke and gossip with each other to your heart's content.
Oh, Ruth, please don't be like that.
First thing in the morning, I am going up to London to interview the Society for Psychical Research on ways and means and getting rid of her. And if they fail me, I shall go straight to the Archbishop of Canterbury.
Dr. Bradman stops by to take a look at a curious accident.
Now then, Mr. Carmine, let's have a look at that arm of yours.
Oh, I'm sure it's only a slight sprain, Dr. Bradman.
Now, how did it happen?
Well, the light was out on the stair landing, and I just stumbled and fell.
Well, you're right, it is only a sprain. I think I'll put it up in a sling.
No, but I can't. I've got to drive up. I have to drive into Folkestone tonight.
Well, all right. If you promise to go very slowly and carefully, your gear shift is on the right, isn't it?
Yes.
Use that left hand as little as possible.
How is he, Doctor? It's not serious, I hope?
Oh, no, just a sprain. It's curious that your husband and your housemaid falling down the stairs on the same evening, isn't it?
Very curious.
Well, goodbye, Mrs. Condamine. And careful driving, Condamine. The roads are slippery today.
Charles?
Yes?
Is Elvira in here now?
No, she went out for a walk.
Oh, I must talk to you about her, Charles. It's important. I implore you to listen carefully to what I have to say.
Oh, you're not going to start making scenes again, are you?
No, but I warn you, Charles, my patience is being stretched to the utmost.
As far as I can see, this position is as difficult for Elvira as it is for you. The poor little thing comes trustingly back from the dead, and what's she faced with? Nothing but brawling and hostility.
Elvira is about as trusting as a puff adder and a good deal more dangerous into the bargain.
Dangerous?
Yes!
I never heard anything so ridiculous.
This is a fight, Charles. A bloody battle. A duel to the death between Elvira and me. Don't you realize that?
No, I don't.
Charles, listen to me. She came here for one purpose and one purpose alone. It's to get you to herself forever.
Oh, that's absurd. How could she?
By killing you off, of course.
By killing me? You're mad.
Why do you suppose Edith fell on the stairs last night the same way you did?
What's Edith got to do with it?
Because the whole of the top stair was covered with axle grease. Cook found it afterwards.
You're making this up.
I swear I'm not. Why do you suppose when you were cutting that dead branch off the pear tree, the ladder broke? Because it had practically been sawn through on both sides.
Why should she want to kill me? I can understand her wanting to kill you, but why me?
If you were dead, it would be her final triumph over me. She would have you with her forever on her damned astral plane, and I'd be left high and dry. She's probably planning some sort of spiritual remarriage.
She couldn't be so sly, so wicked, she couldn't.
How couldn't she just?
I grant you that as a character, she was always rather light and irresponsible, but I never believed her capable of low cunning.
Well, perhaps the spirit world has deteriorated her.
Oh, Ruth.
Oh, for heaven's sake, Charles, this is serious.
Well, what are we to do?
I am going to take the car now and drive over to Madame Arcotti's. I don't care how cross she is. She has got to help us. And whatever you do, don't let Elvira know that we suspect a thing.
With his second wife off to consult the medium, Charles sorts things out with his first.
Charles? Charles? Dear, are you ready?
What for?
Driving into Folkestone, of course.
Oh, well, there's no hurry there. The movie doesn't start for another hour.
I don't believe you want to take me at all.
Oh, of course I want to take you, Elvira. I still think it would be more sensible to go tomorrow. It's a frightful night out and we might have an accident. Does that strike you as funny?
No, dear, only familiar. It's all right. We'll just spend another cozy, intimate evening at home with Ruth sewing away at that hideous centerpiece and snapping at us like a terrier.
Ruth is perfectly aware that the centerpiece is hideous. It happens to be a birthday present for her mother.
It's no use defending Ruth's taste to me. Look at this room. She's absolutely ruined it. Look at those curtains and that awful shawl on the piano and this hideous vase.
If you don't behave yourself, I shan't take you to Folkestone ever.
Oh, please, Charles, please, let's go now. Why can't we?
Well, for one thing, the car won't be back for half an hour at least.
What do you mean?
Ruth's taken it. She had to drive into the village.
What?
What on earth's the matter?
Ruth? Ruth has taken the car?
Well, she won't be long.
Stop her! Go out and stop her immediately!
It's too late now. She's been gone 10 minutes at least.
Oh, no. No.
What are you going on like this for? What have you done?
Done? I haven't done anything.
What are you in such a state for?
I don't know what you mean.
You've done something dreadful.
Don't look at me like that, Charles. I haven't done anything. I swear I haven't.
The car. You've tampered with the car.
No, Charles, no.
Ruth was right. You did want to kill me. What did you do, Elvira?
Nothing.
Answer me.
Didn't do anything. Charles, I swear
Elvira. Hello? Yes, speaking. I see. The bridge at the bottom of the hill. No. I'll come at once.
In the aftermath, the ghostly problems continue.
Madam Arcati, sir.
Oh, Madam Arcati, what a very welcome surprise.
Well, I had to come, Mr. Condamine. I reproach myself bitterly, you know.
Now, please don't. There's no necessities of that.
I allowed myself to get in a huff with your late wife only a few days before she passed over in that regrettable motor accident.
Now, my dear Madam Arcati.
Please, let me go on. I threw up the sponge instead of throwing down the gauntlet.
It seems the circumstances have been a little too strong for all of us, Madam Arcati.
I've been thinking very carefully, Mr. Condamine. I've also been reading up a good deal during the last few dreadful days. I gather that we are alone.
My first wife is not in the room. The funeral exhausted her, you know. I imagine my second wife is with her on the other side. Of course, I can't say for certain, but thank heavens I can't see her too.
Of course not, Mr. Condamine. Have you marked no difference in the texture of your first wife since the accident?
No, she seems much as usual. Perhaps a trifle low-spirited, but that's all.
Well, that washes out.
What?
In the 19th century, it was believed that a ghost who had participated in the death of a human being disintegrated automatically.
How do you know that Elvira was in any way responsible for Ruth's death?
It came to me last night. Mr. Condamine, it came to me in a blinding flash. I had just finished my Ovaltine and turned out the light when I suddenly started up in bed with a loud cry. Great Scott! I said, I've got it. And here it is, the formula. I recalled it from Edmondson's Witchcraft and its Byways.
Well, now, look here, Madam McCarthy.
You are still anxious to dematerialize your first wife, I suppose?
Shh. I am. I'm perfectly furious with her, but...
But what?
She's been very upset for the last few days. Apart from me being angry with her, which she always hated even when she was alive, Ruth, my second wife, has hardly left her side for a moment. Hold on, Madam McCarthy, hold on. Elvira's just come into the room.
Oh, I thought you were alone. What's she doing here?
Why, Madam McCarthy came to offer her condolences for poor Ruth's death.
They should have been congratulations.
Now, please, don't say things like that, Elvira. It's in the worst possible taste. Madam McCarthy, allow me to introduce my first wife, Elvira.
How do you do?
What does she want, Charles? Send her away.
In what part of the room is she at the moment? Oh,
She's moving about rather rapidly. I'll tell you when and where she settles.
are you happy, my dear?
Tell that silly old fake to mind her business.
Was the journey from the other side difficult? Are you weary?
She's dotty, a kook.
I must have contact. I can sense the vibrations. Oh, this is magnificent.
Charles, do get rid of her for a moment, will you? I simply must talk to you alone. It's important.
I've made contact. I feel she wants me to leave the room.
She's not that bad, is she?
Am I correct, Mr. Condamine?
Yes, if you don't mind, just for a few minutes. Elvira wants to talk to me alone.
Very well, but don't let her get away.
Fat chance.
What's that?
Charles, do you really think that she could get me back again?
You mean you want to go?
Yes. The whole thing's been a failure. A miserable, dreary failure, and oh, what high hopes I had started out with.
Well, you can't expect much sympathy from me, Elvira. I'm perfectly aware your highest hope was to murder me.
Don't put it like that, Charles. It sounds so beastly.
I had no idea you could be so unscrupulous.
Oh, Charles.
Now, stop crying.
They're only ghost tears. They don't mean anything really, but they're very painful.
You've brought all this on yourself. You needn't have died at all if you hadn't been idiotic enough to go out on the river with Guy Henderson and get soaked to the skin and catch pneumonia.
What's Guy Henderson got to do with it?
You behaved abominably with Guy Henderson and you know it.
You seem to forget you would spend the entire evening making sheep's eyes at that overblown harridan with the false pearls.
A woman in Cynthia Cheviot's position would hardly wear false pearls.
They were practically all she was wearing.
I'm pained to observe that 7 years in the echoing vaults of eternity have in no way impaired your native vulgarity. I don't see what there is to laugh about.
Oh, Charles, you never suspected it, but I laughed at you steadily from the altar to the grave. All your ridiculous petty jealousies and your fussings and your fumings.
You are reckless and irresponsible and morally unstable. I realized that before we left Budleigh Salterton.
Nobody but a monumental bore would have thought of having a honeymoon at Budleigh Salterton.
What's the matter with Budleigh Salterton?
I was an eager young bride, Charles. I wanted glamour, music, romance. All I got was potted palms and 7 hours a day on a damp golf course.
Well, it's a pity you didn't say so at the time.
Oh, I did, but you wouldn't listen. That's why I went out on the moors that day with Captain Bracegirdle. I was desperate.
Well, all I can say is I'm well rid of you.
But you're not rid of me.
Oh, yes, I am. You're dead and Ruth's dead. I shall sell this house, lock, stock, and barrel, and go away.
Oh, I shall have to follow you. That's one of the rules, you know. You called me back, so you're stuck with me.
I did not call you back.
Well, somebody did, and it's hardly likely to have been Ruth.
Well, nothing could have been further from my thoughts.
Well, you were just talking about me before dinner that evening.
I might just as well have been talking about Joan of Arc, but that wouldn't necessarily mean I wanted her to come live with me.
She's rather fun, as a matter of fact.
Stick to the point.
When I think of what might have happened if I'd succeeded in killing you, it makes me shudder. Nothing but bickering and squabbling forever and ever and ever.
I'm sick and tired of all these insults. Please go away.
Nothing I should like better.
Well then, it's settled. Madam Arcati, will you come in here, please?
Is darling Elvira still here?
Yes, and we are both agreed that she must go as soon as possible.
Well, I can't guarantee anything, of course, but I'll do my best.
What's the formula?
Here, I have the basic ingredients here in my bag, along with my focus and crystal ball. Here we are. Salt and pepper. We ought to, of course, have some shepherd's wort and a frog or two, but I think I can manage without.
This is going to be a flop. I can tell you that here and now.
Now then, the gramophone. In the old days, of course, they used a zipper or reed pipes. We'd better have the same record that we had before, I think.
I'll get it.
Where is she now, Mr. Condamine?
She's going to put the record on the machine.
Oh, don't start it yet, dear. Now then, sit down, please, Mr. Condamine, and rest your hands on the table. But don't put your fingers in the pepper. And if your wife will be good enough to lie down on the sofa.
Well, go on, Elvira.
Well, all right, but it's a waste of time. She's a complete fake.
Now the music, and away we go. Hold on to yourself. Concentrate. Ghostly spectre, ghoul or fiend, nevermore be thou convened. Shepherd's word and holy right, banish thee into the night.
What a disagreeable little verse. Well, so much for that. She's gone into one of her idiotic trances, and I'm as much here as I ever was.
Charles!
Oh, my eyes deceive me. Oh, no, not that.
Charles, what is the meaning of this?
I wish I knew, Ruth. I wish I knew.
You sent for me, didn't you?
On the contrary, I was trying to send Elvira away, or rather, Madame Arcati was.
Wake her up at once. It may be all right for Elvira to go gallivanting about in plain view after she's dead, but I think it's in very poor taste, and I don't intend to be tricked into staying here with you and her any longer than I can help it.
Time has passed.
It's no use, Charles. We've endured 5 seances, watched that tiresome old woman fling herself in and out of trances till we're dizzy, and still no results.
Elvira, you've been dead the longest. Don't you know anybody on the other side who would help us out?
It's no good, Charles. If we got Cagliostro, Mesmer, Merlin, and Black Douglas all in a row, they couldn't do a thing. The impetus has got to come from here.
Perhaps darling Charles doesn't want us to go quite yet.
Oh, I certainly do.
Well, you must have a very weak will then. I've always suspected it.
There's no use arguing anymore. Wake up, Madame Arcati.
Not another seance. Please, not another seance.
Madame Arcati, wake up. Please wake up. She's coming around.
What time is it?
5:10.
Are they still here?
Yes.
Oh, how disappointing.
Yes.
Mr. Condamine, I think we might be barking up the wrong tree.
That's obvious.
We've been going on the assumption that you summoned your wives from the other side.
I've insisted time and time again. I did nothing of the sort.
Oh, that's gallantry for you.
Well, if Charles didn't call us back, then who did?
In my crystal ball. Drat, the thing is cloudy again. Nothing but yards and yards of gauze bandage.
Bandage?
Does that mean anything to you, Mr. Condamine?
Nothing.
Dr. Bradman put a bandage on Edith's head after she fell down the stairs.
Fell or was pushed.
Don't be so suspicious, Charles. She fell quite of her own accord. She was coming down the stairs and took one look at me, screamed, and fell headlong.
She saw you. Are you sure?
Who saw who? What are you saying, Mr. Condamine?
Elvira says Edith saw her.
Your maid, Mr. Condamine?
Yes. Shall I ring for her?
No, she might get the wind up. I'll summon her.
The bell pull is right over there, Madam Arcati.
Hush. It isn't necessary. Be you in nook or cranny, answer me. Be you in still room or closet, answer me. Be you behind the candle, above the stairs, beneath the eaves, waking or sleeping, answer me. That ought to do it, or I'm a Dutchman.
Do what?
Shh. Wait. Wait. It's very near. It's very, very near.
Did you ring, sir?
No, Edith, I didn't.
Oh.
The bandage. The same bandage I saw in my crystal.
I'm so sorry, sir. I could have sworn I heard the bell or somebody calling. I was asleep. I don't rightly know which it was.
Come here, child.
Oh.
Go on. Go to Madam Arcati. It's quite all right.
Whom do you see in this room, child?
Oh, dear.
Answer, please.
You, madam?
Go on.
The master?
Anyone else?
Oh, no, madam.
Look again.
Well, I don't understand.
Oh, child, don't beat around the bush.
Do concentrate, Elvira. Stop wriggling about.
Oh, shut up.
You turn then. Did you hear something?
Oh, no, madam.
She's lying. They always do.
They.
Where are they now, Edith?
By the fireplace.
She can see them.
Probably not very clearly, but enough.
Madam, let me go. I've done nothing. Let me go back to bed.
Sit down, child.
Oh, please, sir.
Do what Madam Arcati says, Edith.
Look at me, Edith.
Yes, madam.
Cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo.
Oh, dear. What's the matter with her? Is she balmy?
Here, Edith. Look at my finger. Look. Now it's on the right. Now it's on the left. Backwards and forwards. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Well, so far so good. She's off all right.
Off? In a trance, you mean?
Oh, yes, she's a natural. Now then, would you ask your wives to stand close together, Mr. Condamine?
I resent being ordered about like this.
It would serve him right if we flatly refused to do anything at all.
Are you sorry for having been so mischievous, Edith?
Yes, madam.
You know what you have to do now, don't you, Edith?
Yes, madam. I'll be loving you always, with a love it's true, always. When the things you've planned...
Continue when I give you the signal.
I believe it's going to work, or whatever it is. Oh, Charles!
Shh, be quiet.
But this is goodbye, Charles.
Tell her to stop for a minute. There's something I want to say before I go.
Continue, child.
I'll be loving you always.
Listen, Charles, I saw Captain Bracegirdle again, several times. You were in Nottingham, and I must say I couldn't have enjoyed it more.
Don't think you're getting rid of us quite so easily, Charles. You may not be able to see or hear us, but we should be here all right. I consider that you've behaved atrociously over the whole miserable business, and I should like to say here and now...
We've done it! We've done it! That's quite enough singing now for the moment, Edith.
They've gone. They've really gone?
Yes, I think we've really pulled it off this time.
Now, ought we wake Edith out of her trance before she brings them back again?
Yeah, no danger. Let us sleep it off. Whew, what a night. I'm ready to drop in my tracks.
Would you like to stay here tonight? There's a spare room.
Oh, no, thank you. Each to his own nest. I'll pedal home in a jiffy. It's only 7 miles.
I'm deeply grateful to you, Madam Arcati.
It was a pleasure, Mr. Condamine. It was a pleasure. When you come back, don't fail to ring me up.
When I come back?
Take my advice, Mr. Condamine, and go away immediately.
But, Madam Arcati, you don't mean...
There are more things in heaven and earth, Mr. Condamine. Just go. Pack your traps and go as soon as possible.
Do you mean they may still be here?
Quien sabe, as the Spanish say.
Oh, I wonder. I'll follow your advice, Madam Arcati. Thank you again.
Good night. No, don't trouble, see me out. I know the way. Cheerio once more, and good hunting.
Ruth, Elvira, are you here? Oh, I know darn well you are. I just want to tell you I'm going now. I don't think you'll be able to follow me. Despite what Elvira said, I don't think spirits can travel over water. Just one final word to you, Elvira. You were very silly to think I didn't know about you and Captain Bracegirdle. But what you didn't know is that I was extremely attached to Paula Westlake at the time. I thought you were listening. And a word for you, Ruth, and then I'm finished. I was reasonably faithful to you, my dear, but I doubt it would have lasted much longer. You were becoming increasingly domineering, you know. So goodbye to you both. Party is such sweet stuff.
You've just seen the Etheric Theatre Project's version of Blithe Spirit, originally a Best Plays radio theatre production. Featured were Aaron Hogue, Leah Witt, Sarah Malloy, Pam Turlow, Teresa Reynalda, Dan Muir, and Kristen Wells. And I am your announcer, Ben Dooley. This production was directed by Pam Turlow. This is NBC, the National Broadcasting Company.